And it might not be the best environment for little ones. What do you mean, Red Rum? Can I rent your extra room out to a subscriber? Great thinking. What do I mean, live alone? Oh, I've had my own place in Montreal and Calgary. So I haven't always lived in the Chesbrough cave. But Amon has. He's been a stalwart. If you feel bad, somebody felt bad, they just got Factor, appreciate that. Amon bought a new house. We live in Toronto. You can buy like a shipping container maybe. But Toronto is we're not getting that big cheese. Toronto's super expensive to buy a house. One of the most expensive places in the world. Somebody got Factor, I appreciate you. Is Amon still gonna stream? Yes. Is he still gonna stream from here? Yes. But I'm gonna be lonely. It's gonna be a change. These are big steps, exactly. I'm gonna have to fend for myself. It's dangerous out there. How far outside Toronto until affordable? Very far outside. Like an hour. Even then, it's getting pretty expensive in certain areas. Spanish show was Temptation Island. La Isla de las Tentaciones. It's a show we'll be continuing soon. But I had to play a little bit of chess to satisfy the people. Jeez. We'll watch some chess, we'll hang out. Yeah, I'm not really coaching much these days. Busy bee. But I do occasionally. Maybe, yeah. Alright, let me change the title. We are Blitz. No, Chess and Chill. Oh, this is a nice song. I've heard a couple remixes of this one. I can play a Solomon song that uses a sample from this. You want to hear it? I swear they use a sample. After this, I'll play it. You haven't seen me play Counter-Strike in a while. I'll get back on the horse. My wife also plays chess. I don't have a wife. And in general, I try to avoid women who play chess. Very few exceptions there. Why? Sometimes it's better to be a bit different and work in different industries. You know, the chess world has its own quirks. You signed up. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Let me know how it goes. Thank you for trying out Factor. I feel good about it. My wife is a chessboard. No, I'm not married to the game. That's also not me. Uh-oh. Checkmate's coming. Nice game. Big Pragg. This keeps popping up. My best Bolt Brawls result ever. Holy smokes. They just keep popping it up. Alright, let me grab some water. Yes. We'll figure out what to do. That's good. Factor, this deal's for the Americans. And 2 Americans have been convinced, so I appreciate that. You're bad at chess? Can I be your wife? My Instagram DMs are always open, you know? Oh, I didn't play the right song, but this is a good Solomon song. It's a rugby player, Maverick villain. I can do a bit of my E4 speedrun. Am I going for a run today to prep for my relay? No. I'm trying to replace myself. I'm not in good shape to run that race, but I did sign up. I just need this cold or these allergies to go away because I'm like sniffling and coughing. Low T like Aryan, no. Aryan dropped out of the race. It's at 6:45 a.m. If you know me, I'm not a morning person. Shows a lot of dedication. Well, Tim, the guy was cheating, as I suspected. Swervin, thanks for the prime. The guy had a 5-year-old account cheating, and he thought he could get it past me. I'm very good at sniffing out cheaters. Very good. And he was playing a bunch of bad moves. Very stealthy cheater. Would not be obvious to some people. Alton says, hey Chessman, how's it going? Hello, Alton, and thank you for the prime. I had a good bowl at chess tournament today. I won 100 US dollars, which is almost 140 Canadian. And we're feeling good. We're chilling now. I haven't played chess in the last month because we were working the candidates. So I kind of played without any expectations. Yeah, well, I root for the Springboks in rugby. I went to South Africa before. I follow most of their matches. Who do I work with? We worked with FIDE. We were hosting the fan zone. Should you join your college chess club? They had a Discord server, but it's run by furries. But what does SSBPM stand for in your name? It almost sounds like Super Smash Bros. And there's a lot of furries in the Melee community. So I thought you were a furry. And if you're a furry, you shouldn't be afraid of other furries. There's lots of yeah, I mean there's gonna be furries everywhere these days. They're genuinely friendly, so you should probably still join it. Andre's Chessing's the prime. Project M. I don't know what Project M is, but there's lots of furries in fighting games. I can confirm from in-person experience that there's a lot of furries in fighting games. In fact, one of the best furries, he likes chess. There's a I forgot he's a gay black furry and he's good at chess. He was too strong to be in PogChamps. He's been a sub to this channel. What's his name again? He's friendly. Sonic Fox. Yeah. You're a gay white furry? Yeah, I'm talking about the gay black furry, Sonic Fox. He's good, and I've seen him lurking around here before I'm on speedruns. So yeah, it's a furry community. Do I accept students? No. Who won Bullet Brawls? Hikaru won. Yeah, Sonic Fox seems very good at the. Yeah, that's what I said. Like he's representing. We have some weekly lessons that Amon and I give out in the Chess Broad gym, and it's pretty cost effective. So you can check that out. The command is exclamation mark gym. Thank you, Ralph. Do I like chess more or Amon? Right now, like for the last few years, I've been out of it. Let's say. So I would say neither of us are peaking for chess, but I've been really burnt out since COVID. Since like early 2020, I've been struggling. I have periods, extended periods of yeah, burnout. Oh, do I like chess more or Amon? Oh, well then we'd say Amon. Yeah, if that's what you meant. That's why I've been playing Counter Strike and watching reality TV. I like the bishop pair here. I think Wesley's gonna do some serious damage to Pragg. The stream energy was higher pre-COVID. It was. COVID was good for a lot of people, but we grinded a ton pre-COVID before there were viewers. Like we really did. Used to do 24-hour streams like every 2 months and just put in like crazy hours and stuff. I'm not a Leafs fan, but I don't mind them beating Boston. It's good for the city. Hey, Wooly. Jason Pierre, thanks for the 75 months. Thank you, Jason. Like I've been streaming for 12 years. That's a long time. That's a really long time. You have a certain battery. Hey, Tricklies. My favorite alcoholic drink? It just changes. Right? It was espresso martini last year. I'm back on the whiskey sours, but I like drinks too much. No, the Bruins should beat the Leafs. They're just a playoff team. The Leafs are soft. Always have been, pretty much. Like I kind of want the Leafs to win so the Panthers can beat them up or something. Matthew Kachuk can eat them, but they're not gonna get past Brad Marchand. The games have been exciting though. On paper, Leafs are the better team. I'm not even sure about that. The Bruins have two of the best goalies in the NHL, and they have defensemen that are in a different caliber than Toronto. So the Leafs have more talent up top, but I would take the Bruins on defense and goaltending. So I don't even know if I. Boston's really good. They just like play like a really, really good team. The Leafs are inconsistent. The Leafs have not shown that they're like a really good team. They're just high powered. I played StarCraft 1 a lot. Hey Tricklies, thanks to the Prime. Unless people have playoff results, I just can't give them too many points for the regular season. In chess, it's like somebody who keeps qualifying for the candidates but always does poorly. Like when it matters, when everyone's playing their best, if your results aren't there, like I don't know how much I value your ELO rating. No, Hikaru's been doing well in the candidates. He's been contending. He's been contending. An example would be Aronian, super strong player, and he played a few candidates. He never won it, which is not easy to win, but that's got to be a big regret for him. It's gonna, for his legacy. Ali Reza, two candidates, two disasters. So he's got to rewrite things. He's young, so he can change things, but Can't give full props. The knight on h5 doesn't have squares, but you also can't trap it. The candidates wasn't really very publicized. I think a lot of people watched it, and there's a lot of Indian fans. But in Canada, it really wasn't a major event. I had like news stations contacting me midway saying they had no idea the event was happening. Am I available for interviews? Stuff like that. Like, considering how big an event is in chess, it's not really what it could be. No, it's not just because there's no Canadians playing. It's marketing. Fide's marketing, well, leaves a lot to be desired. It's only big within chess, which isn't a good metric. Because it'll always be big within chess. No, I wasn't doing interviews. I was working the whole time. I was tired. Uh, Chess.com's an online site. They definitely pushed it. I mean, the thing is, the candidates, it's IP that FIDE owns. So at the end of the day, that's totally FIDE's responsibility because they have the rights and they don't give it out easily. So that's a FIDE event. It's not like a joint event. So it's definitely on FIDE's shoulders there. They hold all the rights, so websites can only do so much. Java Bennett visited. It's definitely not. When you're at the candidates this year, it definitely didn't feel like you were at the Grand Slam of chess. Let's put it that way. From the venue to the setup or the market, it just didn't feel like, wow, this is the pinnacle of chess. Organization, marketing, monetization, it just was nowhere close to that. We're at three factor signups. There we go. Thank you guys. Some silent signups. I mean, it's a work in progress, so we try to support, but if people have been to other sporting events and they went to the candidates, they would probably be like, "Well, yeah, this is like good. I like to watch chess, but this doesn't feel like a chess boom or something." J Bell, you told me you were gonna go to the candidates and visit us, and you never did. What's up with that? You didn't ask me. Did I see your factor sign up? Thank you, Red Room. What is a wellness shot? Some vitamins. You didn't want to impose. Well, you said you were gonna go. You're born and raised in Toronto and you didn't visit the event. Well, that's an example right there. there were no tickets for you, and you didn't go. So that's a lost opportunity. One of Toronto's finest players. I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. No, that's not good. We don't have sports executives in chess. It would take a lot of money to get them there, but in general, you just don't have people qualified to run events. You know, major like the kind of guys who work on deals and venues for I don't know Premier League, baseball, hockey, NFL, basketball, like or entertainment. To kind of really push it in the public's eye. We just don't have those people. What a crazy game. Queen G3. I've been asked to do more speaking engagements, but I've been a little burnt out and I haven't done most of them. But they're not like super lucrative or something. Then I would probably do it. But speaking isn't that natural for me. The main person who does speaking in chess is Kasparov. But it's not about chess, it's about geopolitics or something. He does speaking engagements for a living. But it's usually ranting about Putin. And he gets paid very well for that. I didn't sleep very much, and I'm a bit under the weather, as you can probably tell. That's the reason I wasn't going to stream for very long. So I was hoping somebody would help me. I was hoping some buddies would come stream with me, but they're not here. Very disappointing. Because I need to nap. I can't stay sick like this. Oof. This is an imbalance. Rook versus two pieces, but white gets a couple of pawns. I need a wellness shot. I went to the brass rail this week. People wanted to go, so I did. I did go. Toronto doesn't have nice strip clubs, but if I'm forced to go, I'll go. You know. I just don't like strip clubs. Even a nice strip club. This Miami strip club, E11 or something. Some world famous one. I didn't like. I can see why people like it, but it's not for me. I'm just a wholesome chess streamer. 11, yeah, yeah. If people are there just to have a few drinks and kind of celebrate something, then it kind of makes sense sometimes. Just like whatever. Amon's boxing fight, we went there because there's nowhere else to fit our group. But yeah. Pragg is playing this well. You got 4-2 on the king side. The knight on b6 is dominated a little bit. It might be time to play e5 and swing the knight over to d6. Where is Aryan? He's streaming right now because he kept losing chess matches, so he owes the stream to Brandon. But Aryan's in Canada. Nice game by Pragg. Game over. Very disappointed, Red Rum. No, very disappointing. It's embarrassing, but not everyone's used to the spotlight or streaming, but it's pretty embarrassing. In Europe, they're not as well versed playing degens. Yeah, so Aryan had to adopt Brandon with time odds, and I just don't think he's experienced there. He can get there. He just needs to change his style a bit. Oh, thank you, Lightbox. Oh, this is the electronic version of Shook Ones. Oh, Vic the Savage. Haven't seen that name in ages. Holy shit. What's up, dude? That's a name from years ago. Oh, Vic the Savage. Welcome home. Black's gonna push on the queen side, white's gonna push on the king side. Probably prefer black's position. Barely. But the outside pressure might be annoying. Oh, I always yes, yes. Vic the Savage. Yes. Hello to Vic. You gave Aryan a hard time about his teaching performance? I think constructive criticism is okay. You're paying for something. Some people are like, Eric, I support you with a sub, and your chess sucks. I'm like, my chess does suck. You signed up for it. You know, there's no promises there about the good chess. People are used to seeing bad chess here. That's what you're really paying for. The good days are behind. There's no false advertising. It's only a bonus when there's good chess, which is why Mattis stays subbed, but when I play well, he upgrades to tier 3. Because that's like a going above and beyond. Black is getting in first, but the knight's gonna get to c2. Although this is a pretty annoying move. I think you have to go knight c2 anyways. Do you have a bandit? Did you miss my bullet? I had a decent bullet run there. I think you would have liked it. You missed it. I gotta show you the result, sir. It's my best result. I won money. And it was a stacked event. I had a good finish and some lucky pairings. I gotta show you. Because it's so rare that I have to show you. How do I see it? Wait. So I won 14 games to catch up from like 10th. Wait. Dude. How do I find the damn tournament? Wait. How do I find it? Mr. Sheen, thank you. I beat Wonderful Time, Danya, Yospim. I mean, I lost to them more than I won. I beat some other guys. I didn't beat Hikaru. I had some decent positions, but I was a bit slow, as usual. Dude, how come I can't find tournament to click on? Oh, Bullet Brawl, there it is. I'm blind. So it was a pretty stacked event. I beat Danya, Wonderful Time, Faruja, Yospim, Dropstone. I farmed this guy. So I beat everyone but Hikaru. I think they all beat me too. But we were fighting. We were fighting. Yeah, pretty much I was farming these guys. Oh! I'd have given 100 if you hit the Hickey bonus level up. So if I beat Hikaru and I do this well, it's 100. Noted. 85 Twitch subs from Java Bandit. I need to be more energetic. Just I'm a little congested. But once I get see, that's the problem. Once I get excited, I'm gonna cough more. Java Bandit gifted 85 and came to visit us this month. So that's a double gift. That's very generous. Thank you, Java Bandit. Did Nadal win, by the way? I was watching the match. It was funny. He was getting really mad at the umpire. Nadal beat... That's still very impressive, beating a top 10 guy like that. That was very impressive. That score versus Yasmin goes hard? What's the score? It's competitive. I didn't drink too much last night. I went dancing, but it was still a late night. I woke up early and I drank some coffee, but honestly, I didn't play very well. I just played well in the last 30 minutes. Like, I'm not playing well right now, but I had some good pairings and I held it together, I guess. I was playing better Bullet when I was playing Counter-Strike. But I've been selling factor meals, and yeah, that's what I can do. How many GMs can I name? So I've done this competition before, even with Magnus. I'm really good at that. I can name hundreds of GMs. But I have a really random memory. I can tell you where people are from, potentially their birth date. So not just their name. I can name, yeah. I could, yeah, it's... I have some autism from my dad, who's clearly very autistic. And has a really exceptional memory. Not kidding. So I do have some random things like that I can remember. And I've done, yeah, I've done some trivia like that. But I studied a lot of games in chess. You train your memory as well. My memory wasn't always good. At some point, I had to put a bit more concentrated like attention or effort instead of passively studying. I had to just try different techniques to see what would have the best retention. I'm not talking about memorization techniques, but just what form of studying would I absorb the most, and if I enjoy it, obviously I absorb more and I probably remember it more. I won some rounds with him, Gakos, but we were usually the two guys. We were like we were doing more than just naming GMs. We had to name GMs from different countries. So we were kind of doing like a mix. This was in 2015 in Reykjavik. We had a circle where there's a few of us. Somebody picks a country, and then you have to name a GM from that country, and then the guy beside you has to name it. And if you don't name it in like a few seconds, you're out until there's one person left. Obviously, that sounds super spectrum, but yeah, I was pretty good at that. But I can do that with sports as well. Amon has his own tism when he does his human benchmark. He's doing some like crazy. There's no way that's. Yeah. You know, Amon is second generation chess player. His uncle is was a very good chess player. 2100, which in Canada is like kind of like played events. That is like kind of second generation. It doesn't have to be your parents if you have an uncle or aunt that teaches you. It's just a bit different to have that awareness. And 2100 over the board is like close to master, and he's like a professor. Where was Steve Nash born? South Africa. Well, I've played Davorin, fine Brian. I beat him in the Grinfeld in 2009 in Lubbock. He's from Croatia, and he's married to a Bulgarian WGM named Eva Vidanova, and they have a son who I think is around 6 years old. She's an IM now. Yeah, yeah. I haven't followed. Yeah, I know both of them. Which state is Obama from? Hawaii. But everyone knows that. Kenya. It's fine. No chess? What do you mean, Tim? What's Tim complaining about? I didn't watch college basketball or really follow it too much, to be honest. Chess Ninja. I've never really followed college basketball. I did this year because Tim keeps talking about Purdue all the time, and I was betting. Vic the Savage. Thank you for the resub, though. What is the oldest country in the world? I don't even know the metric for that. Like, if you mean like cradle of civilization, like you hear like Persia, for example, but I don't know the definition. But Iran is the Persia, which was a much larger space than the modern borders. But you could say, yeah, you could say, yeah, Israel, Palestine. I mean, but the region, the region, Mesopotamia. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Iraq. Yeah. Yeah. It's San Marino. San Marino, the oldest operating republic. Yeah, but I, I don't know which metric you're asking. I wouldn't. I don't. I don't know anything about that. Where is John Mechie from? Edmonton. He's a second round draft pick for the Texans, and he has cancer, but he's recovered and he's playing. Oh, he's from Taiwan. Shit. Sorry, I got confused. The cancer part's right. Um, he's half Taiwanese, but he was raised in Canada. The guy from Edmonton is the running back for the Panthers. Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard. But you said he's from Taiwan. He's like raised in Canada. So I would have said Canada anyways. His mother is Taiwanese, but yeah, they were raised in Canada. What do you mean, grilled peppers? You guys said you were gonna nap already. What's going on? You haven't napped yet? I've been waiting for hours for you guys to finish your nap to join me. What's going on here? Oh, like, what do you guys do during your time? He's British. Just he's a beached sea lion over here, like just napping, and I don't even know what they're up to. What have you done today? We went shop. You guys said you're gonna. I said now. I invited you guys to join me. I'd like to think that's a nice invitation. You said we're gonna eat, nap, and then try to rally, and instead you guys went shopping. So much for my invite. I'm not doing dinner with you guys. I'm gonna nap. I had to play serious chess against a bunch of like super GMs. Hello, John. This is a fun line. White gives up a pawn. They have development. It's not that easy for black to castle. Sometimes the queen swings over here. And your knight's a bit pinned. There's a bit of compensation. It's a theoretical line. Well, I think it's pretty egregious. I offered you guys front row seats for bullet brawls. I've slept like 4 hours today, and I'm still here. And I thought you guys were gonna join me. You guys are taking your sweet time. You like black here? That shows a lack of understanding, unfortunately. White has significant compensation. Too much for the type of opening. Hello, Rose Twig. You're a beginner? Yep. I'm just saying, why do you like black? Do you really like black's position? Do you really like not being able to castle and you can't move most of your pieces, so you have to push pawns? You've been trying to catch me on stream for 2 months? Missed my elevation matches and techno music. 2 months. I've been hiding, it's true. I've been hiding like John McAfee was hiding in like Nicaragua or something. Yes. I have not been playing much chess. It looks solid. This does not look solid at all. This is terrible. How is this solid? This is like the opposite of solid. You have big balls, Brian. That's what you're saying. You have massive balls. If you consider this solid, I can't imagine what you consider loose. You got big balls. Look at this position. Yes, Queen F4. You've been reading too much Shirov? If you've been reading Shirov, you should prefer the initiative. Shirov is a pretty good defender, actually, but of course he's famous for fire on the board. Yeah, if you ask Tim to name 50 female chess streamers, he's gonna beat me. Realty, I resign. I'm not gonna compete with that. No way. I resign. You got me, man. No, Tim's gonna beat me. Water power. Thanks for the prime. You got me, Realty. I resign. Name 10 people that are 800 rated. Tim's gonna beat me there. Gory will beat Tim. There's a train. Thank you, Water Power. That is 4.5 years. These guys are chatting instead of napping. Daniel, I'm just feeling a little sick. Otherwise, I'd be playing chess. But actually, I'm like coughing and like I didn't sleep. And my stamina. I'm chatting and watching good chess players. I'm trying to learn from watching good players. I'm not on your schedule, Grilled Peppers. We're not aligned. That's the issue. I thought we were going to be aligned. But it seems like we're not aligned. Because you guys went shopping and changed the schedule. You know, I didn't sleep early. You know what I did? I hung out with the Iceberger watching AFL last night. because I offered for you guys to hang out and you declined. You guys went home. So I hung out with the Australians and watched Aussie Rules. And then I woke up and I watched Manchester United fuck it up as usual. And then I streamed. Am I subscribed to Dina's Fans League? No, I don't. I don't use OnlyFans. I don't subscribe to anyone. I've never used it in my life. I've been gifted free nudes from when I streamed with an OnlyFans streamer, and I haven't even clicked it. I haven't even clicked on it. I have a free subscription to Indie Fox. She's a nice lady, and I haven't even sniffed it. I haven't looked at it at all. So that's like I'm a man of principle here. Saving it for later. Thank you, Fine Brian. You understand why I said I didn't like Black's position? You don't have to take my word for it, but the problem was this A5 move. You just don't have any squares for any piece. And your extra pawn is meaningless if you can't get your pieces out. The relative value greatly favors white. White's firepower here is like 3 points higher than black's or something, like they're practically like playing up a piece or more. AB Shakespeare, I've never seen the photos, but it sounds like you have. You've just outed yourself as a subscriber or a Googler. So I can't compete with you. I can't verify whether they're nude or not, but she sent me a subscription, and I know a lot of people use that to masturbate, and I've never even clicked on it. You fell for the bait. You've never jerked off in your entire life. Thank you for sharing that. I wasn't calling you out. I was calling out AB Shakespeare. But that's another guy self-incriminating. I can't imagine that. This is on Chess TV. It's a lot of information there. I told this to Tim. Salma Hayek in was it Once Upon a Time in Mexico? Once I watched that, I knew I liked naked women. I was very young, but I knew once I saw Salma Hayek naked that I was into females. Dusk Till Dawn, yeah, but she has another scene with Banderas. Yeah. Like it just, she has a few, yeah, just, I mean, I think Salma Hayek, she's Palestinian. Yeah, very very attractive. Fine, Brian. Thanks for gifting a sub. Lebanese. Okay, yeah, I got it wrong. There's some. Sorry, the guy who's Palestinian is the Prime Minister of Ecuador, the crypto guy. He's Palestinian. I'm not. El Salvador. Oh, see, all my countries are off. You're right. Fuck. My GeoGuesser's off. El Salvador. Dr. O said he wants to move to El Salvador because they're recruiting people. I'm talking about her descent Airbus driver. There's no GMs from El Salvador, but a friend of ours, GM Luc Van Velde, he's a Dutch former senator for Freedom for Democracy, the VVD party. And a former. He's been a super GM before. He's married to uh, Lorena Zepeda. Who's like a WGM from El Salvador. And they have some cute kids. They live in the Netherlands. Luke is a funny guy. I like Luke. He used to play in Tata Steel every year. Like Enze. He was the Dutch player for a long period before the next generation came, like Geary, Van Forest, stuff like that. Yeah, well, Java Bandit, they're putting everyone in jail. It's interesting. I can't take them very seriously, but they did put everyone in jail, which is fascinating. All the gang guys. They arrested 10,000 innocent people too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not up to date. It's hard to hit with 100% accuracy. Crime is dropped, but it depends on your perspective. Crime has dropped a lot. So it just depends if you think it's worth it, but it's been somewhat effective. There is a big gang problem in those countries. I've been to Guatemala, Honduras has it, El Salvador. Like, there are some really serious issues, but those countries always have issues. New person in power, new issues. Hello, Eddie. Eddie, that's not nice. Like, there's some serious gangs there. I'm like afraid. I'm very afraid. So I understand why they're trying to get rid of it, but it's hard. I'm just part of a chess gang, you know? Very, very soft, very innocent. We just go to pub chess. Bring the gang, bring Magnus to pub chess. Why is the Najdorf popular? Kasparov made a career out of it. That's why. It's a great opening, but Kasparov was a long-time world champion that just played it nonstop with tremendous results. Just made a living out of it, winning with black. They don't do that anymore. Computer prep has changed a bit. Kasparov used to play for a win with black and succeed all the time. Players really struggled to play against the Najdorf. They would win once in a while, but black getting a bunch of wins was like a modern approach to chess. The dragon doesn't do that. The Caro-Kann doesn't do that. The Najdorf was like going for the kill. But he was better prepared than everyone else. No Mexico, no Latin America, no South America. South America, Java Bandit. You could go to Costa Rica. My mom lives there. It's relatively safe. South America has some nice countries. Central America's sketchy. Uruguay and Argentina aren't bad. You're gonna get pickpocketed, very high chance, or scammed maybe in some restaurants. Um, but it's violent crime, not so much. You guys are watching too much Fox News? Maybe Java. I've been to a lot of those countries. I don't mind going to them. Well, I said Costa Rica was safe. So then Ibiza decided to go to Costa Rica. And he goes to Costa Rica and he gets mugged with a knife and he brings his wife with him pretty much as soon as he gets there. So now he doesn't trust me. And that's considered by far the safest country in the region. Like a gang came with knives and mugged him. So it wasn't Fox News. I said, hey, Costa Rica's good. I even told him, hey, you can visit my mom there and stuff like that. She has a bar and hotel in Costa Rica. But yeah, yeah, you got attacked. I would still go back. We had our chess pro camp in Tulum, and I always say Tulum is actually not safe, and I was so worried, and I spent so much time. I almost considered canceling it because I was sure some of our viewers would get involved with the cartels, maybe doing something stupid or wandering drunk or buying drugs off the wrong person or something. I was really, really concerned. It's that's that's why I'm gonna try to do Thailand next time or Hawaii or something. I really spent so much time. Thailand is so fucking far. Tim, you gotta live life a little bit, buddy. What's going on here? Dude, Southeast Asia is very safe. That's safe. It's safe for women and it's safe for even uncultured Americans like you. Like you gotta live a little bit. You've earned it, man. Like, yeah. It, distance is relative to how much you're gonna enjoy it. I think you should look at it like that, Tim. So it is far, but does it scale with enjoyment? And I'd say yes. Hey, eviscerated. I'd like to sell you Factor. Would I date a ladyboy? No. But I have no issue with they have good energy from what I've seen. But no, that's not for me. But no, I they have good energy. I respect the hustle. It's hard work. If you want, Tim, I can give you chess material to study on the plane ride to Thailand. I got a lot of studying because I can't sleep on planes generally, so I've spent hundreds of hours going over my games or working on things. So I can give you material to make the trip productive. You had good service from Air Canada? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear, Java Bandit. Like, I've never heard that in my life. You were lucky, and you shouldn't fly it again because it'll only go downhill. No, that's like crazy to hear. Air Canada's has a pretty good reputation for not being good at that. But you had a good experience, so I'm happy. Closet Justin Trudeau supporter 1337. Possible ban evader monitoring. Thank you, Twitch. Who would be a closet Justin Trudeau supporter 1337? And they're asking me to bet on hockey. I wonder who that would be. I wonder who that would be. Twitch is on the case. They can sniff. I think the ladies just liked you there, Java Bandit. You gave off good vibes. Force the drive, just kidding. I know who it is. Thank you for identifying Moist Dude. I thought you picked up on the sarcasm. Now you've outed him. Jeez Louise. We wouldn't have figured it out. It is Moist Dude, yes. Yes. Narco. Pad's being a, yeah. Yeah, he's snitching. What am I watching? Why am I watching these guys play? I'm gonna use the bathroom and we'll figure out what to do. I want to do the speed run, but because I'm like coughing and stuff, I'm just generally not feeling very good. I want to produce better stuff. So we're just chilling. We're gonna watch these guys. Okay, BRB. Hey, Anthony. We're just chilling here. There's probably going to be a stream tonight. I'm saving for that a little bit. If things go well. I have Munglemore. I'll take that compliment. All right, I'll play a couple blitz games before I fade. Oh, but everyone knows theory here. It's hard to get much. Dude, thank you for the 13 months. Actually, you're at 20 months. You're just on a 13-month streak. Thank you, dude. 2519. Oof, position looks pretty rough for Buddy Guy. I have King F1 if Rook G2 check. Oh, that's a... Oh my word, that's a mouse slip. I meant to go knight c4. My knight's supposed to be on c4. Oh well. We'll figure this out. A little annoying, but we'll survive. If I can't win this, that would be a disgrace. Knight here. I guess we go rook here. Knight here. There. We'll play Najdorf since Fine Brian was asking about it. Okay. Yeah, h5, prevents g4. I mean, the pawn can get a little bit weak in the future, so it's a bit double-edged. But, not everyone likes being attacked. We're hitting that. h3, I'll go h4. Is he going for this? Probably, eh? Trying to fight for the c6 square. Bishop g5, I thought I could go here. Okay. Rook c1, queen b7 maybe? I'm up on time now. Let's put some pressure. Up about 5 seconds, and there's a liability on that square. I don't want to take because that defends everything, but it's tempting. This is just weak. I'm gonna flag him. I'm sorry. Ah, that's dirty. That's dirty. James times. Thanks, man. Sorry. I'm sick. I gotta blow my nose. Hope that wasn't too loud. Trying to grind a little bit. I KO'd you? Sorry, man. I haven't streamed much because of the candidates, so I knew I wouldn't be at 100%, but just trying to, hang out with y'all a little bit Saturday afternoon. I imagine a lot of people are burnt out from chess, following for like a full 3 weeks. I'm gonna drink ginger beer. Try to feel better about myself. I know ginger beer is for Moscow mules, so I'm drinking the chase, which is a sin. Okay. Try to get up on the clock and tickle the pawn over here. I'm gonna release the tension. I did allow this move, but I think I can actually move out of the way, which I thought was kind of clever. Let's pick up that pawn. Yasland, English is must. Thanks for the subs, guys. Yeah, I don't drink Guinness. Hey, Fret. Good to see you, man. It's been a while. There's some move with d4 here to break the structure. Although it might not be... We'll see. If here, then maybe knight c4. Am I missing something? Maybe. This gets really sharp. Here... You can take here, unfortunately. I'm looking for a move. Oh. Oh, that was a blunder we needed. My position was okay, but it wasn't winning. Nightorf was always a tough one to play. Games are just difficult. If I go knight c4, there's knight takes c4, which you don't want to allow. Is this a threat? Guess it could be. Bishop g5. Yeah, white has a good opening here. Just have some fun with it. At least it's blitz. Something feels off about my position, but I can try to trick my opponent. There's some tactics, some loose pieces. Hey, Thong Me. That's a move we want to see. A move we definitely want to see. Queen here. Knight c6 is critical. Rook d6, I have rook b4, rook e4, and I have a 2-bishop endgame, which looks promising. Knight c6 is critical. But I was going to go bishop f6. King e7, rook c8. I'm up on time now, and white doesn't have like a killer blow. This is the right move. Really? Probably a bad decision by me. That was a bit of BS. I didn't play well there. You've been playing this game for so many hours. How do you not want to see the sun or something? That's a good point. There's no sun today. I don't see a sun. Sorry, man. I've heavenly dude. I'm on like no sleep, so I feel greasy. No sun, no dick tan. That's right. I put my bishop here because once the pawn commits to b4, bishop c4 is a decent square. The problem is, so here I have rook b5. That's a bizarre move. That's a very bizarre move. And that's a good move. Gonna play well for you, Tommy. The knight's not on c3, so there's no d5 here. This is a position where white goes eventually e4 and f4. Eventually. I'm going to pull up for a moment. There's no reason for my bishop to be there. Put pressure on the e-pawn. Sunbro, thanks for the sub, man. It's tickle. d3 is going to be played. So this is pretty standard in this structure. The good news is, even if white trades off the darks for bishops, I have a very decent looking position here. Do I not? I don't even understand some of these moves. The thing is, my knight on b6 is usually bad in this structure. I know I'm supposed to fix that. If I go c6, the bishop goes to e3. Yeah, I actually misplayed it. I'm almost considering that. Yeah. One sec. I'm down too much time. Need to solidify a bit here. If here, I'm gonna go knight c8. I don't feel terrible about it. I guess the other option is to take and go bishop here. But I don't have time to calculate. I need to go knight c8 first, so there's no a5. If a5, I can play e6, but if I keep my knight there, then a5, a6 breaks the structure. Here, I always have this move. So even though it looks a little passive, at least I'm pretty active. My pawns are controlled by white's pawns, which isn't ideal, but seen worse. It's a good move. Queen c4, rook d5. Or maybe I have something else. I want to take here. Easy to miss. Let's bring the knight into the game. Catch up on the clock. Here we can take. You take, I have knight d2 in the end. What was that? What was that? Why did he do that? Oh. I'm not sure. AKD, thanks for the sub. Is this theory? IQP? Is this theory? Yeah, I don't know. It's not the best position, but I still prefer white slightly with this pawn on d5. I'm gonna have to prove it, obviously, but it's symmetrical, so I shouldn't have much. But I think I can squeeze a little bit. We're here to. I can't even go for a draw. We gotta go for like the most aggressive lines. That's what people are here for. So let's give him that at least. Shit! Rook takes f2. Holy shit. Oh my goodness, I missed that. I apologize. Fuck. I feel super dumb right now. And I'm down a minute. Threatening. Am I even threatening that? Is her queen takes e3? And then rook h2, rook g2's mate. Holy shit. Rook a2, rook e3, queen e3. Oh my goodness. I can go rook e1 though. Okay, I have rook e1, rook e2, then rook e3. This guy's really coming at me right now. Holy moly. Holy shit. Here, G3. I'm threatening check, check, check. And mate. So queen takes, check here, check here, check here. Well, here I can take. Oh, that's good. That's good. Just curious there, man. I think this is good for me. Yeah, you gotta go queen e3. Oh. Oof. Spooky Mac, appreciate the sub. Memories of Taco, you as well, man. Just trying to grind this afternoon. I didn't expect to play chess, but here we are. I'm trying to avoid theory with this line, which I think is slightly dubious. If not more than slightly dubious. White can usually go e5 in these structures and induce pain. I'm allowing c4, which isn't my favorite. I can't go f5, guys. I'll lose immediately. But I will tickle this pawn. f3 is not ideal. What I'm going to do is do the typical 98, 96 blockade and try to play for f5 with the position of knight on d6, supporting c4 and b5 as well. If bishop here, I can even go c4 and just break up the pawn structure, I think. White's, yeah. a4, a5 is what you're supposed to do in this structure. Get rid of your... I'm not sure about that move. I'm really not. On one hand, this is... pretty sharp. But I get a passed pawn. I get a very good... Okay, here I have queen f7. Because if I do this, okay. Knight takes, if here I have queen f7, knight takes, pawn takes. Okay, we'll just get rid of the dangerous piece. So we're hitting this, and we're hitting c6. Time's evening up. My king is relatively safe. We want to go rook d3. We're being challenged. Let's make a waiting move. a5 can be played. Tuck our king in. Alright, we gotta fight for the file. Takes, rook, so we're gonna take. And bishop d4, we have rook takes f4. That should be a winning endgame. Only if he takes. If he doesn't take, I should have very good chances. Check. It's not gonna take. Yeah, this looks really good. I have check now. And we're just gonna walk the king into a winning position. And now we just push this pawn. Zugzwang. There's a theoretical line here, but I'm not going to go into it. I'm trying to get playable middle games. So I'll play a bit like a ready. Although you can go a5 and c5 and immediately challenge. I want to go bishop here, knight e5, kind of like Alireza versus Nepo in the candidates. Yeah, this is a critical line. Not sure if it's good though. Okay, let's target this. Let's open up our bishop. If I go here, I just noticed this tactic. I'm gonna go here first. I know I can take the pawn. I was trying to calculate that. I think if I go h4, queen e2, knight f3, should have a pretty decent position. If rook here, I might try to tickle my opponent. Two bishops is usually an asset here. Rook d7, I need to prepare a move. One of the setups I want to go is knight f3, queen e4, and bishop f1, covering all the entry squares on the file. If I get that, that should be good. So rook d7, knight f3, rook double, take, queen takes, and then bishop f1. And then I get queen e4. So rook here, yeah, that's the line. That's the line. Lydius, thanks for the prime. Nitty, thanks for the sub. Rook d7, knight f3, we double, we play bishop f1, put our queen on e4, h4, bishop e2, and the two bishops should be really strong. Thanks for the 49 months, buddy. Where did my opponent go? Is my internet here? Hello? Can somebody say, Eric, you are handsome, to make sure the internet's working? Guys, can you hear me? Did I DC? Thank you. Okay. Our internet's working. We're good. Thank you. Thank you. This is a very good position. I need one more game. I need one more game. Rematch. See it. Rook d7. It's a terrible position. All right. We're going to play the Khan for the 10th game, which is slightly dubious. Especially when I'm manning it. This is sharp, man. Knight g3, I'm probably getting rid of the dark squared bishop. And then playing knight d7 to put pressure on e5 and discourage f5. If you trade everything, I have queen takes c2. So king b1. We need to move after king b1. Are we just gonna fucking castle? And just send it? King b1, castle takes, but e7's hanging in the end? Yeah. Okay. That doesn't look right. Let's bring the boys in. I'm castling. I'm castling, man. I'm going for it. If h4, I'm going f6. I'm looking to fight here, man. As long as e5 is loose, it should discourage some attempts All right, let's play in the center. Buddy's going all in here. I don't believe it one bit. So do we go bishop d5? Let's put our knight here. My idea will come out sooner or later. Oof. Shit. I'm trying to go for the win here, guys. Let's go! Yes! That was bullshit at the end. I think there was one move here, and you didn't see it, and I saw it. I didn't want to say anything. It's to give up the bishop and go rook d2. And I got now everything else loses, but we'll take it. I couldn't go for the draw. The draw's not enough. Draw's not enough. We were going for the option. My intuition was right. This is winning, but I played it too soon because I had 17 seconds. Queen here wins. And this is like, I just need to play this instantly next time. Rook c2. I should really be seeing that. But we'll take it. And here, there's queen h6. I saw queen h6. I have to reply like that. And it doesn't feel right. I'm supposed to play bishop c5 here, but that's a little bit engine-like. Although it makes a lot of sense. That I just have to be like, okay, there's nothing for white. Bishop here, queen here. Yeah. You're just not in time. You don't have a mate, and I have mates now. Yeah. This just wins immediately. Oh yeah, there we go. Nose and Dr. Gapes, thanks for the resubs. That's a good fucking shift. What about Bishop F8? No me gusta. It's. I was just afraid here because the threat is Queen G5. For example, Queen G5. When you go Bishop F8, you cut off the G file protection. Generally, Bishop F8 is not a good way to defend against an open G file. You need to quickly try to get a rook on G6 and cover up. Oh, now I'm good. Woo! Tommy, are you interested in getting a factor? Oh, this is a great find by Amon. What a song! Woo! That song is over already? Oh, we're gonna play it again. It's only a minute long. A minute long burst. Fuck. Longer than most of us last. Yes, I love it. It's a hyper bullet song. Ultra bullet. Everyone knows this song. Just classic. We vibing. It's good stuff. Hey, what's up, Phoebe? You missed some great techno last night. But you shouldn't go to techno unless I'm there to ease you in. Because not everyone knows how to shuffle. We found last week we found good techno, and yesterday I found. Yeah, Tim had good energy. That's true. That's true. Tim extended his trip and stayed out pretty late. You're sad about it? Yeah. Oh, that's a you problem, right, Tommy? You like this techno song, Phoebe? It's a minute long, but it goes hard. It's not a sober song. This should be in a movie. Like Kill Bill or Mad Max. Mad Max should have this. Then Furiosa's coming out. Let's check out their other songs. Maybe this producer, not DJ, has some similar songs. So let's find some music. What did I take? I'm on nothing right now. I'm on nothing. This song is called Kids Are High. 5 million views, 1 minute long. Take some snooze? I did already. I gave you a lot today, bud. Kids who get high. Okay. Don't want to come down. Anyone high right now? Okay, that song is chill. Let's try this song. Coke and Rum. Are you hunting, Johnny? I'm looking for some hard music, though. You're right, Brian. I need some hard techno. No. This guy's music. That's a one hit. He's a one hitter. Not impressed. Not impressed. I've played Nightcore before, dude. You just took a break. You missed it, not me. I even have a playlist with Nightcore in it, a new one. Just because you went on maternity leave doesn't mean things weren't happening in your absence. I can always play this song to get the vibes up. Yes! Happy Königstag. Or whatever. It's I went to a great rave during King's Day. Fantastic time. We always accept song request donations. That's all we have. Yeah, the techno festivals are good and they're cheap on that day because all the Dutch artists they play because it's for the national. It's not for money. It's really for national pride a bit. Islanders and Canes is 2-2, eh? That looks pretty fucking exciting. The Dodgers are obviously destroying the Blue Jays. Everyone saw that coming. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, well, yeah, the Canes are very strong. But we'll bet on the Canes. No, Shohei didn't gamble, Tommy. I don't know what people are smoking. From the very first day, he didn't do it. I'll bet on it if somebody wants to make a bet. Anybody can investigate, whoever you want, FBI. I don't care. He didn't do it. People just believe he did it because he's a Dodger now. He has way more haters than last year. Yes, everybody's collaborating to cover it up. That's why he's playing so well under duress. We have a song request from Zeal. Tommy, that's a silly question. Have you been to Japan? That's not even like in the same hemisphere. Well, Shohei is extremely famous in Japan, and he's the very best player in the world. It's not even close. Wembanyama is not the best player in the world, and basketball's not at the same level in France as baseball is in Japan. Shohei is the best player in history by some metrics, right? So, but also the popularity is not comparable. There's other French players in the NBA, but Shohei has like the whole country. Yeah. Wemby is 7'4", but you're asking about impact on the sport. People can't grow to be 7'4". Young kids can try to pitch and bat further in their careers now, or just be influenced. I mean, the whole thing has changed. Impact by every metric is Otani. I don't think a lot of people appreciate how good he is. I really don't think that people appreciate how good Otani like historically is. They were booing him at the game last night. Fucking Toronto idiots. He just smashed a home run on them. Just clowns here. It's not Shohei's fault they didn't offer him money. That was just like fake news. Thank you for the song, Zeal. I got a autoplay from your song. Hopefully this is good too. What does Tim owe? Does Tim owe something? Hmm. Okay, we got some hard songs in there. Hello, Darkbone. You've been hiding. It's been noted. Last time an Austrian was hiding, they were kept in a basement. I hope your conditions are better than that. You gained 200 to 300 rating points during your abstinence. Sounds like bullshit. We've had a lot of people take breaks and they come back malnourished more than ever. You were grinding chess. You were grinding chess. But my shift is over. For a sick guy, I put in some work. I'm good with it. This was a dirt, yeah. Uh, I'm not sure what I'm sick with. I had really bad allergies, But now the congestion hasn't disappeared. Although I don't feel anything in my throat. I don't feel like particularly. But the congestion's been around. Tim has it too? Yes. I shared it around. I'm a super spreader. RP is sick also. Alrighty. You know, Moist Dude, would you consider trying Factor again? As I close out, I would like to remind the Americans we have another campaign with Factor. 50% off with our code. And we're working with them for the next few weeks. And you're trying to bulk, they have some protein friendly options. Meal prep, but it's already cooked for you. You just got to heat it up. And yeah, exclamation mark Factor. It's convenient, flexible, and there's a lot of healthy options. Tim, the chest today, I don't know what to say. If that's not enough for you, I'll make note of that. I slept 4 hours and streamed bullet brawls, and you're asking for more benefits. I shared lots of good tequila with Tim. You would think Real Tea, that top shelf tequila, at least it's the best Canada has to offer. We're not the U.S. You'd think that would go, a long way. Some mezcal as well. Everything actually. Snooze, high tier snooze. You would think that would just, it'd be reciprocated. We might continue streaming because Tommy fucking Shelby has requested that we watch Omid play. Can we watch Tim? Yeah, I would like to watch Tim order Factor. If he does, there will be some Tim. Yeah, like Tim TV. Matthias, thanks for the resub. Appreciate it, Matthias. Canadians are playing. Huh? What's Omid's high rating? I can rate him. Okay, what's going on here? Who played on my account that I have 2 wins and 5 losses versus Omid? Who the fuck played on my account? Where? 2019. That certainly wasn't me, I can tell you that. That was not me. Drunk? You think I'm gonna lose 5-2 drunk? No. Let's look at the games. Okay. This isn't my opening, so think I'm playing c5 here? Are you guys look at these moves. c5. You got it? That's November 19th, 2021. Oh, is it Jeff? Was Jeff on my account? This is... That's Colin. Red-faced grilled peppers. That's certainly not me. I wonder who it was. There was somebody in the house. Again. I think it was Brandon, maybe. Is that possible? No, look, this is not me playing. Let's investigate. D4 is a move that I'm not capable of playing. D4 is an atrocious, like, it's not a move that's like, Bobby Fischer didn't play it. It's not a move in the King's Indian attack. This is probably Jeff. I think Gakos is correct. I think Gakos is correct. This is not, that's not, my fingerprints. Okay, now, yeah. C3 and then Queen E2. If I mouse slipped, I would play C4 the next move. But I wouldn't play Queen E2. I wouldn't be okay with a pawn on fucking C3. That's clearly not me. That's clearly not me. I'm not a guy to block my own bishop so that I can't do anything. It's not me. It's not me. I'm cleared. I can be wasted, and some of those moves I'm not capable of playing. We all have our tells. All caps, thanks for the prime, buddy. Thanks for the... Yeah. You lost? No, I won, Moist Dude. That video's on YouTube. That video's on YouTube. Have you not seen it? I bet $10,000 to win 1,000, and that was with crazy time odds. I mean, the video's like... Oh, I was a bit drunk this night. Anyways. Yes, I won this match. She won a game? Oh yeah. Winning a game isn't winning the match. There were odds. Omid's taking some L's here. We can raid Omid. I need to take a nap. And I need Fong Me to recruit some factor soldiers. I did watch AFL. There's 2 matches. I watched the first one. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep. I'll sleep better if Tim gets factor, that's for sure. Moist dude as well, yes. There might be a stream tonight, but I'll tell you what. If there's a stream tonight, it'll be on Kick. So make sure you guys are following us on Kick. We stream there. And we mainly stream there. That might be one reason you haven't seen me in a while. Because I'm mainly on Kick. And we'll have some guests around. That's most likely the plan. But that'll be in a few hours because the Toms are napping. They're so tired from shopping that they're napping. Omid is trapping the queen almost. Queen a3 or queen c4. Did I see Otani's home run? So I actually arrived right when he hit it. I didn't see it. Like he hit it as I was walking into the box. But I watched the rest of the game. You know, I'm a big fan of Will Smith. I think he's like a really tremendous catcher. He's a young guy. He's gonna like continue to produce. Mookie Betts is one of the best players, not only in baseball, but he's like a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's so good at everything. So it's really cool to see Mookie Betts, see Otani, Freddie Freeman, 3 Hall of Famers, and then the Blue Jays suck. So I really enjoy seeing the quality of Los Angeles. James Outman is a really good young player that I enjoy as well. But to have 3 Hall of Famers back to back to back and just run a train on Toronto was very enjoyable. Yeah, Boston letting go of Mookie Betts. Yeah, just some head scratching decisions. I heard the home run, I think. Yes. Yes. Yep. Guys, Omid is getting pummeled here. That's a very tricky move because bishop takes rook d2 is Zwischenzug. But then there's E2 followed by bishop d5 check. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice move. Rookie fourth preparing. These guys suck. What's going on here? Omid, we need some better chess. This is not your level. You can play a lot better. Okay, Moist Dude, can you post a line and we'll book overtime? I'm going to raid Omid so we can send him our support. And wish you a very good Saturday. Check our Kick channel later tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me for Bullet Brawls, for Blitz, for hanging out. I appreciated it. And see you guys soon. I'll send you guys to Omid. Make sure to follow the channel. And again, we might